So sometimes I drag my inspiration from some of my legendaries, people like let's come to Nigeria. People like Timaya, I respect that guy so much. You understand? Because me and Timaya, we almost have the same, history line when it comes to you get as a B-boy, you see the striver, you get then I draw my inspiration to I know we lie from Pat Rangin. He's someone that I actually love when I see in the industries and also in Nigeria as a whole, Fela Nikulakbo Kuti has always been because most of my songs line, I like to drop something whereby you can grab the message and leave the messenger. I don't mind. If you don't like me or you don't like what I say, but the message must come to you. You go say, Omo, that's so it be. So I grab messages from Fela, you understand, as an upcoming, and also see people like Bonnie Spears.
Welcome to Vicinfluential Podcast. Today we have a special guest, a Nigerian, and also an artist. So we are going to talk to him to understand his journey as a young musician from Nigeria that is based here now in UAE, how he's trying to cope, his music, the places that we can stream his music. And if this is your first time coming across Vicinfluential Podcast, I ask you to subscribe, be part of this growing community so that every time that we are dropping, you will get to see our video and go to this journey, this amazing journey with Mr. Victor, that is me. So, Young V, welcome to Vicinfluential.
Yeah, Vicinfluential, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for hosting me today.
Yes. Where do you base in UAE?
Yeah, currently I'm based in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi?
Yeah.
So you coming from Abu Dhabi to this podcast, or you have another program around?
Yeah, actually, for now I came all the way from Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
And sometimes I came in Dubai, all around UAE. It depends.
So can you tell us a little about you so that my audience can understand you?
Oh, well, I'm Young V.
Yes.
And that's me. And this is the real Young V. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian, I'm a Nigerian and actually based in UAE for now.
When did you come to UAE?
Well, it's quite a long time, probably 5 years now or so.
5 years. So you've been doing music for 5 years now?
Actually, I have really not been doing music.
Yeah.
Maybe for like 2 years and some, 2 years and some months, based on my schedules, But I've been doing music for a very long time, But since UAE, we just started up again.
So there is this your hit that I was listening to the other day, If.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you get the inspiration to write If? How did that come about?
Well, you see, If is, my inspiration most times actually came from my hustle and the street, mostly streetwise, and things I've seen people going through. So the inspiration was just up on things to appreciate God for. You understand?
Yeah.
It wasn't basically because of I want to sing a song for people to dance and the rest. Well, when I think about the pains, the up and downs of life, and still yet you are going through a lot of things, and God is still seeing you through. You heard so many things, and you are still seeing yourself standing up and like, are you still here? So I just like, man, my first hit, no matter how it's gonna be, let's give it first to God.
Yeah.
Because that's the main thing.
You have to be grateful first,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. God first.
So, we always like to do so many things as Nigerians here, bringing our spirit, trying to. One thing is not always enough for us.
Exactly.
If we are doing something in one passive, if that one stand its ground, we are starting another one.
Exactly.
So how has Nigerian spirit been helping you here? Everybody knows our story, visa problem, trying to get papers.
Yeah.
But how have you trying to cope, navigate these two things you're doing? Is it only music and your work, or you also have another thing you're doing?
Well, actually, it's not just music. It's not only music. As a young man who wants to make it in life, you don't put your head in one basket.
Yes.
You get it. And I'm into different things actually. I'm into interiors and exterior decor. You understand that I put my best in my craft.
Yes, yes.
You know, that's my profession.
Your
And
craft,
yeah,
music.
yeah, I put my best, and which is also music. When I mean craft, I actually mean my skills. Actually, what I can do. You know, in UA you have to be skillful to sustain the system. So I actually put my best to it, and I think God has been faithful. And through then I have to, swap into my music, which is my career, to make sure I achieve what I want.
Believing in yourself.
Exactly, believe
So,
it.
if you were in Nigeria, how would you say in Nigeria, doing music in Nigeria and doing music here in UAE, which one do you think, judging from the market or your experience, but music wise, where do you think is more helpful if you're doing music maybe here in Dubai or in Nigeria? Where do you think would be more helpful?
Well, I will say, in the whole of Africa,
Yeah.
Nigeria is a global place for music. Let me just we end that automatically. We don't need to drag about it.
It's international market.
It's international market. You get. So actually, doing music in Nigeria and doing music in UAE, I think Nigeria, you probably you break through. But one thing about music is music goes beyond talent. You understand? It's not where you are. You can be heard anywhere. You can break through anywhere. It all depends on you. It depends on your capacity. It depends on what you want. One thing about life is this is what I want. I want to do this thing, and you do it with all your mind. Decision, determinations, you get there. Even if you're in the hole, you're gonna get there.
Yeah.
You understand? But most times, the factors that brings back makes people not to maybe discourage it might be the finances and the other way around. When you don't have a good supporter, you don't have someone to push you there. It can actually brings you a bit down. So Nigeria as a whole has a good market to blow in. You understand?
Yeah.
For a startup, but me, I believe anywhere I am, I can push in. I've been doing music right when I was in Nigeria. You get, and as an upcoming, well, we are still pushing. There are a lot of factors that stops it, that makes you to be discouraged. Just like I said. So, and sometimes you need to give yourself a space. You grind it, you keep working, because when you look at your back, maybe probably you have no supporter, you have nobody, you're just on your own. Just like Timaya said, I'm just alone, you understand? So you got to push it. And when the time is right, nobody's going to tell you that, bro, do something. You understand? So I believe I'm starting up doing what I love to do, and this is the right time.
I've had I have had young people when I was still in Nigeria who loved music.
Yeah.
But there was no support system.
Exactly.
Nobody to support them. Motivation, I think motivation is there because sometimes they try to freestyle, they try to sing for their pay, Yeah. And they were free. If you're in Nigeria, you will be free.
You'll be free, sure.
You'll be free. You might not have a finance to do things, but you will be free to go look for some people, maybe
exactly.
people, go into some clubs,
to
meet,
do things.
Yeah, but the finance might not be there.
But the thing is like I said before, music these days is even more than the talent. We had millions of talented Nigerian artists, you understand? But it goes beyond talent these days. And this is the age of social media. It's no more the type of Alaba International Market where you have a CD plate. Like when I listened to Timaya's interview, he said what helps him was his CD plate, he took it to the market. From there, he got a marketer. Even the marketer didn't believe it's going to blow. So the thing goes viral through then. But, imagine then you got a marketer through Alaba International Market. And most times in Nigeria then, when you have a good DJ, like, DJ Jimmy Jat, the rest, if these guys play your music, you are gone. You don't blow with that. You understand?
Yeah.
But when it comes to now, why some people, some young talent don't make it up to the market is just, for me, it goes beyond talent. You need to put some stuff. That's why my advice to, if I want to advise any artist who also is striving like myself, because I know I'm heading there and I believe God I'll be there, is just got something, a side hustle, something else. You
So
understand?
you're not burn out.
It's not the way they use and push the music. You get?
Yes.
If you see, as they do, I'm small. If you just maybe it ends small, you put on. You know, music is just like an investment. You're investing. You might not see the results immediately, but as you are pushing it without relenting, you keep investing. One day, Baba go just say, "Guy, your time don't reach. You don't try."
Yeah,
Where the sponsor will come, you wouldn't know.
But you said something like music is not just a talent, right? You need something.
It's more than the talent.
Yeah, you're talking about trying to promote yourself.
Exactly.
So, but right now there are some people that will do everything they can to promote it. Where are you going to promote yourself? TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, right? Where else?
Yeah. As stands now is about social media. You promote.
So you pay some people to post your music, or how do you do it?
The promo is of course more, it involves finances, and sometimes it's not all about finance. Don't let's get it wrong that is you have to have money. No, sometimes grace speaks. Like when I started my promo on these songs, at least I have talked to like 3-4 content creators who has more even follow me. I don't have followers now. I'm just these are people that even when I was chatting them, I was afraid maybe they would say, guy, you go give me this, or guy, you go give me this. You understand? Though some people demand, some of them who owns content, they demand. But to my surprise, he said, okay, bro, I like your song. I will just do it. Respect to Dixon, I must mention him. Respect to Patience.
Dixon, okay.
Yeah, respect to Patience. These are the people that just approach them. And respect also to you, Mr. Victor. You see, so you just approach them and they're like, okay, let me just hype your songs without even a payment. Even I was telling a patient, please drop me your account. Let me just see if I can. He said, no, don't worry, bro. So in promo, it can be money and grace also, but money has to be involved because these days everybody need money.
If you're a content creator that is trying for somebody, maybe for somebody to also help you grow.
Yeah.
It's very, very easy to understand that when somebody approaches you, also I need help, because that is also what you've been asking for.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you say, okay, let me help, since I'm also asking some people to help me,
Exactly.
There are a lot of people I've sent message to come on my podcast, Some people, they will act like they don't. Maybe they have so much DM. I also have plenty, so much people in my DM.
Yeah, exactly.
When I go through the DM, I'll be seeing hello, hi. I don't know the conversation they want to start first.
Exactly.
I will just overlook that message. So
Yeah.
there are so many people would send you DM. You will also send. So if you are somebody that is trying as much as you can, or you tried, you know how you started. Some people they will remember how they started.
Exactly, okay. And they just want to help you.
So let's just do it.
Yeah.
So that is it.
Yeah. Sometimes we also need to help each other. It's not everything. It's not
everybody understand that. It's not everybody.
Yeah.
Some people also tell me, you will pay for my transport. You will do this. Yeah. Of course, people are like that. Yeah. Everybody is different. It's okay. If you really need them, you bring them.
You bring them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that is how life is. So what are you up to now?
Yeah.
Music-wise.
Yeah, music-wise. Music or nothing. Now it's just back to back. By the special grace of God, it's not easy, but we are pushing it. And the belief is that the energy is just so strong. It's so high. In fact, we are not in for low energy now. So we are just pushing the music back to back.
Where can we stream your music?
Yeah, my music is all around the platform. You can get it in Audio Max. You get it in Spotify and all platform. Boom Play and the rest of it, Apple Play, Apple Store, the rest. So it's all
just I am Young V.
I am Young V. Even if you type Young V, you're gonna see it. But on my Facebook, you see I am Young V / Victor Sunday, my real name, and my TikTok, I am Young V. You understand? Then Instagram, official Young V. You see it all around me. Yeah, that's
where did you grow up?
Actually, I grew up in Lagos.
In Lagos? Yes. Like, from when? You relocated to Lagos when? When you were small?
Yeah, I relocated to Lagos 2002.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
I
okay.
school in Lagos, my primary school, secondary school, but my university was in Port Harcourt.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly. Yeah.
okay. So who is your role model? Is the person late or
Well, role model to be
in music?
in music. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. In music, my role models, I listen to music a lot.
Mm.
And most songs I listen inspires me because I want to do more. So I always gain my.
It's what?
I say most songs I listen to always inspires me
Okay,
because I
okay,
want to do
okay,
more.
okay, okay.
So sometimes I drag my inspiration from some of my legendaries, people like let's come to Nigeria. People like Timaya, I respect that guy so much. You understand? Because me and Timaya, we almost have the same, history line when it comes to you get as a B-boy, you see the striver, you get then I draw my inspiration to I know we lie from Paturangin. He's someone that I actually love when I see in the industries and also in Nigeria as a whole, Fela Nikulakbo Kuti has always been because most of my songs line, I like to drop something whereby you can grab the message and leave the messenger. I don't mind. If you don't like me or you don't like what I say, but the message must come to you. You go say, Omo, that's so it be. So I grab messages from Fela, you understand, as an upcoming, and also see people like Bonnie Spears, you understand, from Jamaica. So these are great legendaries that I've seen, my inspiration coming out from with Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Burna Boy also.
So all these guys, you follow them on Insta?
Yeah, of course.
Have you tried to message any of them?
Yeah, well, everybody's always busy.
Yeah.
Of course, yes. I follow all of them on my Insta. In fact, I listen to most of their songs. Like Bonnie Spears, the Jamaican man, I listen to most of his songs so many times.
Yeah.
People like Timaya, Burna Boy, like that. I follow them all up. So that's what it is, bro.
So you're not active on social media?
Yeah, I'm very active now. Back then, it used to be up and down based on the hustle, stuff like that. But now, anyhow it is now. Now I'm seeing my music like my girlfriend, like my wife.
Of course.
Whereby I have to give her attention.
You give 100%. That's also what I'm doing to my podcast.
Exactly.
The moment I leave my regular job, which I'm also giving 100%, the moment I leave my regular job, is YouTube, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, posting, monitoring why he's performing, why he's not performing, something like that.
And most times, sorry to cut you short, sometimes you got discouraged. You can just post a video, you expect so many views and the rest. But for me, anything I post, in as much as it concerns my career, even if it's 2 people that views it, I don't mind.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I believe I'm going somewhere. So I don't give a damn on things that will discourage me or
no, it doesn't worry me being a content creator on YouTube. It doesn't worry me. You know why it doesn't worry me? Because it's going to live there forever.
Yeah.
The view that is not coming now is going to come later. Yeah. So the moment you break through, people are going to try to see your old videos.
Yeah, what has been doing,
and your old videos. And another thing is, when you break through, anything that is not performing now, the only thing you need to do is try to repost it again. Yeah. So the content is already there.
It's always there. Nobody.
So when you break through, you repost them.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is just it.
Exactly.
So what difficulties are you facing as a content creator or as an artist? As an artist.
Well, at the moment, at least there are some areas which I think I need more. You get in terms of though we are all working every day. You get it? We are working every day. And I think the area that I see a bit challenge to me is, area like, more time frame. Because most here, we have our professions.
You're not going to get that. That's why you will not get.
Don't worry about time frame.
No, the only thing you're going to do is if you have anything you want to do, that's your own time. If it's 2 hours or if it's 3 hours, you use
that
it.
is one of the challenges because
You use it.
when I was in Nigeria, I was like, then I can just go to studio now. I can just do anything now.
Yeah.
But now, imagine it. Now, okay, I'm traveling all the way from Abu Dhabi here, right? And maybe probably I have another section again. I need to move, and as the system here is not like Nigeria where you can leave person job, say, I beg tomorrow. Here, once you don't sign the contract, you got to do it. You have to deliver perfectly.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think it's time challenged, one. Then two, I need probably, I'm still working towards it because I need a collaborations. You understand? It's one of the things that I need a collaboration, not just I need a collaboration. Okay, my major means of pushing is to break through to that extent of where I will have a sponsor. You understand? A sponsor, a good brand, a good management that I can work with. You understand? To really bring out that V to the global visibilities. So that's just.
So you have an album yet or just singles?
Yeah, it's just single for now. It's just.
Okay.
But I'm by the special grace of God, I'm dropping another single. Though I and my team, we are yet to decide, but we have been working on it. I'm dropping another single any moment from now, but the date will be announced.
So you have If.
Yeah, If
Which,
is already on it. If is already on the circulation, which we are promoting, and Biko is the particular one I'm working on right now.
So that is what confused me. You don't speak Igbo fluently, right?
No, I don't.
So why
I
do you
just,
add Igbo in your music or your song?
as an artist, you have to. And aside from that, I'm someone that I've lived in different places in Nigeria while I was growing up. So most time I did most things with Igbos, most of my business and stuff like that. When I was hustling mostly. So Igbo language partially I understand, and the language. Anytime I flow with my songs, it comes up. It must surely comes up. Like the last one in my there's one I said Madu Queens. And somebody was asking me, one of my Kenyan fans was like, young V, what's the meaning of that Madu Queens? And then I now put, then go laugh for your front, but stab you for back. That's Madu Queens as an Igbo person, definitely, even if I didn't pronounce it well,
you know. Speak well. You know speak well.
Yeah, you definitely know where I'm going.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't speak well.
Exactly, I know speak well at all.
But I understand. I understand what you mean.
Exactly.
So, what else I wanted to ask you is, you want sponsorship, like you want brands especially. Are you approaching anyone?
Yeah, for now, I've been into many people's inbox. I'm still on it because as a fast rising artist who want to get into the global markets, you don't just need to say people have to come to you because you're pushing. No, I've been through different big artists, some not just artists, some CEOs into their inbox. Some are responding well, okay. Some are saying, we see, well, keep pushing, let's see, Most people want to see how you are doing. Maybe you are relaxing, maybe you are doing this. So mostly now, I'm just hoping and seeing God to get a breakthrough for sponsorship.
Have you done like any concert or try to go sing to, club or party, something like that? Have you done any concert?
Actually, we have not dropped. There's no concert so far since we started promoting If. You understand? There's no concert so far. We just did If. I just did If because I wanted it to go slowly, singly, just to go. Understand? So we have not officially created anything like a concert yet, but probably soon time there's going to be a concert. But I've been going out for some clubbing and some places, gatherings, make the performance and people love it, and that's it.
So what should your fans be expecting?
Yes, my fans should be expecting everything great from me because this time is back to back. We are doing it. We are not stopping. You understand?
So your music is like Afrobeat but Christian style?
Yeah, it's Afrobeat. My music is it's just like, it's a normal Afrobeat songs, but with an inspirations. in it. But maybe in future, maybe say about the inspiration, we go still, it depends on where the inspiration come.
You'll
Maybe
give
way
them
1
dance
year,
floor.
we will give you back to back now. We must hear that one now. So when the time comes, everything will arise. That one will be a problem.
All
That's
right,
what's up.
all right. So, what is there anything you want to tell us, like your plan, what you want to do, like you said your next we should be expecting like when what is the time frame we should be expecting?
Yeah,
Next month.
in less than 2 weeks,
Mm.
we should. I'm bringing up something different this time, and the title is Biko. Is a song that, like I said, you take the message and you leave the messenger at the moment. Because sometimes I don't sing song because even if you are spending money to sing too, because all this we have to go to the studio, we have to. It's not free. You get it. But despite that, you don't say because you are spending money, so you have to do something because people are doing it.
Yeah, there is other things some musicians are doing to promote their song on TikTok, like trying to start any challenge.
Yeah.
But it's something that you're going to really, really sleep on it, try to create maybe
create,
with your
yeah.
team. Yes.
Yeah.
How are we going to start this trend, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Start this challenge. Like there is also what they're doing right now, 30 days rants Nigerians are doing.
Yeah,
You know, trying to sing a good noisy song to our president. So is there anything like you're trying to create a challenge with your song,
Yes.
be creative with it so that young people will be
Yes, thank you very much. You see, this my other single, Biko.
yes.
So, okay, let me just review what Biko is going to be like. You see, Biko is a song that people see is like maybe I'm trying to plead one girl. I'm trying to. But
Is it a love song?
No. Biko is not a love song. Biko is going to be, I don't know, it's a harsh song to be both love, whatever you can think of. But it's a message mostly to the leaders.
Okay.
You understand? Message mostly to the leaders.
Is Idris style?
Yeah, something of that nature. Idris is even my great friend. So it's something to the leaders, something for you and me to wake up to even challenge our leaders. It's not just about Nigeria.
Okay, I thought maybe the Biko is you are begging again.
That's what I'm telling you. That when I drop the title of the songs on my Facebook, people came to me. You want to beg your girlfriend, right? You want to beg your
I thought maybe that is where you go.
I didn't wanted to feel it, but now this is an official place to talk about it. You get so Biko is something. It's a song to African leaders. You understand? We need to call them back to come to their senses. It's not just Nigeria.
They have lost
Africa,
it. The
they have
sense
lost
is not
it.
coming back. The sense is gone.
It's gone. So if not to beg, I beg. Biko, come, let's do this thing again. It's not, like my colleague Idris come with. He's a jaga innocent. I ain't dropping on as be. You understand? But we need to call them back.
But the sense is not going to come back though. They've lost it.
Maybe, probably.
What if you're going to beg them is let them go retire. Biko retire.
It's actually not even to beg them because his song is not about to beg them. It's to refuel some gallops that we as Africans we are falling in. So how can we come back? Let's do these things. Just like say this
African China, just like African China.
Yes, let's do these things like this. Let's keep these things like this. We can do it.
You know African China I'm talking about?
Of course, African China. I know African China. It's one of our artists there in Nigeria. You get what I'm saying? How can we keep these things back? The Biko is a song for Ugandans, Kenyans, South African, Tanzania. All these nations they are mentioning down there in Biko. You understand? So it's a song whereby you heard it, you remember your country. This is our president. You need to listen to this song.
Is there anybody offering to help, or people always want you to prove yourself? He said he's a musician. Let's hear what he wants to sing. Is there anybody offering to help?
To help me?
Yeah.
Like, in what way?
Promotion, trying to help, trying to get you out there. Maybe somebody heard your song and try to come across.
Yeah, a couple of people have, since I started this Eve promo, like I said, I still mention Dixon. People like that as, wow, we love what you're doing. Dixon have used my songs in in his shows
I
to
saw it.
sing and talk about that. That's help.
Yes.
I never asked him, Baba, I need am like this, do am like this. Just create something. And I was shocked when I saw it. Even Patience too, Patient Ayon has also did some. So few content creators.
Patience from your side?
Yeah,
Because
when I
you said
chatted
Ayon.
Patient, yeah, he told me she's from Cross River. So we are almost you get it.
Right.
So people have help, but I believe there's gonna be more help.
Yeah.
There's gonna be more help because this time I'm not just doing it for myself. It's gonna be for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I want to wrap up the podcast.
Okay.
So, all right, this is Young V, a Nigerian upcoming artist. I've listened to If, I liked it, and I also hope that you will go to Spotify, right?
Yeah.
And
Audio Max
and
Spotify, all platform. Audio Max and the rest.
Audio Max. So you just type I am Young V. The right spelling, I am Young V,
Yeah.
and stream his music. Is a young Nigerian. We should go and also help for his music to. I know that young Nigerians are creative. They can just find your music and use it to create something.
Exactly.
They did it for Omale. When Omale was coming up, I didn't actually know him. I was hearing the music anyway. But what made me to put interest and started listening to Omale music is when he did a challenge, on this TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes. That is how I get to know Omale. So I also think that young Nigerians should, they will always want to do something.
Sure, yeah.
So try to find his music. Be creative with it. Do what you do best. You guys, you like fun, so have fun with it. All right. So on Vicinfluential, this is what we do. We try to promote ourselves. It's a business podcast. It's a cultural podcast. We bring people that will always add value to you. So, and you finding a Young V right now, go and look for his music, stream it, and start a challenge with it. Have fun with it. And next on Vicinfluential, we also want to know you're not on YouTube. Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. Still Young V on YouTube too.
So find his music and please support him. Comment. Have fun. I see some people also doing the ones I watch. Ladies,
I challenge you goes on to if
So please, we need to help each other grow in Nigeria right now. Right now, we need to help each other to. The video said that we rise by lifting.
Yes,
So I'm going to inbox him to come on Vicinfluential. Let's see how it's going to go. All right. See you next on Vicinfluential. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.